Vanachari Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Gopi Jana Vallabha Jaya Girivaradhari Jaya Girivaradhari Jaya Gopi Jana Vallabha Jaya Girivaradhari Jaya Girivaradhari Yashoda Nandana Braja Janaranjana Yashoda Nandana Braja Janaranjana Yamuna Tira Vanachari Yamuna Tira Vanachari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Jaya Radha Madhava Radha Madhava Radhe Jaya Radha Madhava Radha Madhava Radhe Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Hari Bolo. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Nitya Gaura Hari Bal, Hari Bal, Hari Bal, Hari Bal. Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Prabhupada. Jai Om Vishnupad Paramahansa Parivajagacharya Ashtottar Satasri Srimad His Divine Grace Abhay Charanar Avind Bhakti Vedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada ki ISKCON Founder Acharya Srila Prabhupada ki Ananta Koti Vaishnava Vrinda ki Prem se kaho Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasadi Gauru Bhakta Vrinda ki नामाचार्य श्री हरिदास ठाकुर की श्री प्रभुपाद की प्रभुपाद अनुगा की समवेत भक्त वृंद की नित्य गौर प्रेमानंदे. All glories to assembled devotees, all glories to assembled devotees, all glories to assembled devotees, all glories, all glories, all glories to Shri Shri Guru and Guranga, all glories to Srila Prabhupada. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Reading today from Bhagavad Gita, chapter 17, text 15. Anudvega karam vakyam satyam priyahitam chayat swadhyaya bhyasanam chaiva vanmayam tapa uchyate. Please repeat. Anudvega karam vakyam satyam priyahitam chayat swadhyaya bhyasanam chaiva vanmayam tapo uchyate. Anudvega karam vakyam satyam priyam hitam chayat swadhyaya bhyasanam chaiva vanmayam tapo uchyate. Translation and purport by His Divine Grace A.C. Bhakti Vedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada ki. Austerity of speech consists in speaking words that are truthful, pleasing, beneficial, and not agitating to others, and also in regularly reciting Vedic literature. Please repeat. Austerity of speech consists in speaking words that are truthful, pleasing, beneficial, and not agitating to others, and also in regularly reciting Vedic literature. Purport. One should not speak in such a way as to agitate the minds of others. Of course, when a teacher speaks, he can speak the truth for the instruction of his students, but such a teacher should not speak to those who are not his students if he will again agitate their minds. This is penance as far as talking is concerned. Besides that, one should not talk nonsense. The process of speaking in spiritual circles is to say something upheld by the scriptures. One should at once quote from the scriptural authority to back up what he is saying. At the same time, such talk should be very pleasurable to the ear. By such discussions, one may derive the highest benefit and elevate human society. There is a limitless stock of Vedic literature, and one should study this. This is called penance of speech. Umagyanatimirandasya jnananjana shalakaya chakshurunmilitam yena tasmai shri gurave namaha. Sri Chaitanya Manobishtam Stapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kada Mahyam Dadati Swapadantikam Vandeham Shri Guruho Shri Yuta Padakamalam Shri Gurum Vaishnavamscha Sri Rupam Sakrajatam Sahagana Raghunatana Vitamutang Sajivam Sadvaitam Sabadutam Parijana Sagitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Sri Radha Krishna Padan Sahagana Lalita Shri Vishakan Vitamscha Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Preshtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swaminiti Namine Namaste Saraswate Deve Kauravani Pracharine Nirvisesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Deshatarine Jaya Sri Krishna Chaitanya Pado Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Anudvega karam vakyam satyam priyam hitam chayat. Krishna is advising how to talk. People think Bhagavad Gita only consists of some far out topic which we cannot understand properly. It is about God, it is about spirituality. It's not speaking something related to our regular life in this world. No. Very practical. Bhagavad Gita is about you. And here it's speaking, Krishna is telling how to talk. What is considered to be a good talk? Anudvega. Vegam means anger. Not creating anger or not creating agitation. Vega means impulse, move. Not agitating others. Your talk should be in such a way that doesn't agitate others. Vakyam. It should be satyam. It should be truthful. Priyam. It should be pleasing. Hitam. It should be beneficial. And you should recite Vedic literature. This is what we are trying to do every Sunday. We are trying to make you chant the Bhagavad Gita, make you chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra, take part in Kirtan, glorify Krishna, and speaking something that does not agitate you, but sometimes agitates you because it's about giving up material attachment and it's about certain truths. When truth agitates you, it's good only. When truth agitates you, it's for the good because you will understand the truth and there will be no more agitation for you. Even if somebody speaks in a manner that agitates you. Why? Because you know the truth. So, Prabhupada also mentioned that sometimes when we speak the truth, it may be agitating. But we should nevertheless speak the truth. It's not that here it's mentioned Anudvega Karam Vakyam. Krishna spoke so many things that can be very agitating to people who don't very much abide by certain things in this world. So that cannot be helped. If truth agitates somebody, then that is his problem. Truth should always be accepted. And to learn the truth is what we are aspiring. So understanding what is the truth, and in the process by understanding the truth, by knowing the truth, if we get agitated, that is good agitation. That is reasonably good agitation because it will improve you. That necessarily need not be called agitation. It will be called discomfort. Why? Because we are in a comfort zone of thinking that certain things are as I have understood and adjusted myself to. Nobody please disturb me from that understanding. I am comfortable. But if somebody tells you, no, this is not true, actually your comfort is an illusion. And then that, if it agitates you, then it is good. It is good. So we should know the real meaning of saying Anudvega Karam Vakyam. In fact, most of the instructions given by Krishna can be agitating to normal materialistic people who want to live a life of gratification and material life with no understanding about the goal of life, about answers to questions about life. For them it is agitating. But those who want to progress, who want to actually understand the meaning and purpose of life, this will be acceptable, although it is discomforting initially. So we should know, you see, always growth means pain. Psychologists will tell you, even children, for them growth occurs painfully. You are taught many things. Don't do this. This is right. This is wrong. And you stop from doing certain things. So many times a child is crying, rebelling, throwing tantrums and everything. But the parents, the mother and all that are very patiently teaching. He is growing. He is understanding. Growth genuinely always means some amount of discomfort, some amount of pain. It's good for you. That pain, that growth, that understanding is good. What is mentioned here otherwise also is Anudvega karam vakyam. It is not always possible to speak very pleasingly so that you will be accepted in society. Many people take pains to speak on social media very nicely, interestingly, and don't want to speak facts of life. Even spiritually oriented people don't speak certain things mentioned in the Bhagavad Gita. They say, no, don't say those type of things. People will not like you. You have to get likes. And you should get a huge following. So you must speak according to what they want to hear. You must speak according to what they want to hear. Then they will like you. If you speak something that they don't like to hear, they'll dislike you. Very dangerous. So you should speak what they like to hear. In this way, many people in society cater to what you want to hear. And in this way, the truth can never be spoken. The truth can never be spoken. Why? It's compromised. It's compromised. So therefore we should understand that where we should follow this, how we should follow it, in what spirit we should understand it. You see, sometimes people speak truth which gives a lot of bad results. In the Purana there is an example of small children on the beach hitting the turtle. You know the turtle? Amai. Like tortoise. In the sea it is called a sea turtle. It's got a very thick shell around it. So that they started hitting the stones, it immediately went inside the shell and became flat, situated on the beach. So they were hitting it and it is all bouncing off. So the passing by a man walking in the this thing, taking a long walk, said, "Hey, you fools, turn it round and hit, then it will die." He told a great truth. So these boys went and kicked it up and it turned around and they started hitting the inside, which is very soft. It died. And then this walking man was thinking he has done a great job of speaking the truth. By speaking the truth, he killed one turtle. By speaking the truth, he killed the turtle. In this way, sometimes you speak the truth in the wrong place, in the wrong time. It can cause harm. So you speak the truth with intelligence. You speak the truth with intelligence. Rather, he should have told, leave that turtle alone. Don't put this, beat the thing with stones. Can't you see? It's not having effect. Go. And then maybe you should teach them, no, don't do that. Put the turtle back into the sea. And teach them how to do it. These are good things you can teach them and they will listen to you. They will listen to you and they'll feel very good about it. And the next time they see another turtle outside, they may put it back into the sea. This is truthful. This is nice because it will result in a truthful act and it will improve them. It will grow them nicely. See, so many times, sometimes you have to tell a lie. Sometimes you have to tell a lie for the good. And it's not adharmic. Krishna told Yudhishthira to tell lie. In the war, as a war tactic. You're supposed to tell a lie. He told, you tell a lie, Ashwatthama, the elephant, is dead. And Dronacharya will think his son Ashwatthama is dead. And then he is very closely attached to Ashwatthama. In that way, you can get him. Otherwise, you can never kill Dronacharya. You have to use some tricks like this. In war, it is allowed certain things. All is fair in love and war is a popular saying. So I don't want to speak about love. You know. many of you, in war tactic. And Yudhishthir said, how can I say lies? How can I say lies? But this is not lies. This is not lies. If you don't say and do this, you will never win the war. And anyway, you are a dharmic person. You will not do wrong things. So, as soon as he denied that I may not be wanting to do this, his chariot, which normally travels above the ground, Yudhishthira is Dharmaraj. It's so perfectly dharmic that it seems 4 inches above the ground only his wheels will move. They don't touch the ground. Very fast. Very fast. As soon as he told Krishna that I may not be able to tell that, his chariot went and touched the ground immediately. And he was wondering why this is happening. What wrong have I done? When you do adharma, it will touch the ground. How can Dharmaraj do something wrong? That is a big popular question. How is it possible? He instantly understood that this is not lie. This is Krishna's statement. How can it be lie? Krishna is speaking the absolute truth. I should simply listen and do it. As soon as he decided, yes, I will do so, boom, chariot went again up. To prove to him, this is not just a lie. This is not a lie. I should do this. So, telling the truth in the wrong place, telling a lie in the right place. These have all got outcomes accordingly. So we should do things intelligently. It's not that dharma should be applied flat, without intelligence, without understanding the time, place, situation and circumstance. We should do it intelligently in a social situation. That is the meaning of anudvega karam vakyam. Satyam. You speak the truth. It is mentioned by Chanakya Pandit that Krishna is telling, Chanakya Pandit is telling that a Brahmana is so straightforward and truthful that he will reveal even to the enemy the truth. He will reveal even to the enemy the truth. Because he is straightforward, truthful. Now you will see that this morning we were discussing that Drishtadyumna, who was the commander-in-chief of the Pandavas, he was a son of Drupada. So also was Draupadi, was a daughter of Drupada. Both Drishtadyumna and Draupadi were brother and sister. Now, Drishtadyumna, he is the one who killed Dronacharya. When Dronacharya heard Ashwatthama is dead falsely, he sat down and was in deep meditation. His head got chopped off. He was destined to kill. But this Drishtadyumna was sent by Drupada, although Drupada and Dronacharya became enemies because they were friends before and when they were in school. Later they became enemies. Enemies means just Drupada insulted Dronacharya very much. And then he said, you did not keep your word, so I'll come back and take revenge. So he trained up the Pandavas so well. And for Guru Dakshina he told, my Guru Dakshina is you must get Drupada here tied up fully. So Duryodhana and the Kauravas wanted to be the first ones to do it. So they led an army and they went straight and attacked in Panchala, Drupada, without any strategy, nothing. Drupada king, he was so powerful. He destroyed the Kauravas and Duryodhana and everybody and they lost and they came running back. Arjuna was waiting patiently. He said, they will lose. They'll come back. Then I'll go separately. So when they came back, he took blessings of Dronacharya and he said, I'll bring him for you. Dronacharya was very pleased with his favorite disciple Arjuna. Arjuna went with the others, Pandavas, and then they very easily conquered, defeated the whole Panchala army in one simple attempt, because he is so powerful a warrior. And he brought King Drupada tied up and presented him to Dronacharya and said, I told you, I want to give you the Guru Dakshina. Here is Drupada. And Dronacharya, he told Drupada, I told you, I'll take revenge. Because you behaved very badly, not befitting a Kshatriya king at all. You promised me help. I came and asked for a little help. I was very poor. And you insulted me. So now I can take your whole kingdom and kill you. But I won't do that. I release you. I'll only take half the kingdom. I'll keep you as king. You can take half of the kingdom and you can rule. Maybe you can conquer more later. And he made him, the north you will use, south I will use. So Dronacharya became the king of South Panchala. He also got now power, everything. But you must know that Drupada decided, I'll take revenge. I got insulted. So he did this big yajna, penance, tapasya and everything. And he did a big yajna in which he got Drishtadyumna and Draupadi, Panchali. Both of them as their children, as his children. That Drishtadyumna was destined to kill Dronacharya. And what did Drupada do? He sent the young Drishtadyumna to get educated again under Dronacharya. Dronacharya is teaching the princes, all the Pandava princes and the Kaurava princes. So according to rules, you cannot refuse. I am sending him to the school. I may be your enemy. And you may know that Drishtadyumna is destined to kill you. Still you cannot refuse if I tell you, please teach him. He cannot refuse. So what he did, he sent Drishtadyumna to Dronacharya. Dronacharya knows very well, this is this person who is destined to kill me. But he is a small boy. I am an old man, almost. He taught him fully all the secrets of military, weaponry, everything. This is the meaning of truthfulness. Dronacharya remained truthful. I'll do my profession. I am a Brahmana. Yajana, Yajana, Patana, Patana, Dana, Parigraha. I will do. So he taught with no partiality and bias. Just like he taught to everybody else, he told Drishtadyumna also to learn. Drishtadyumna was very sharp and learnt many things. And finally he used all those things and killed Dronacharya. This is the meaning of saying, even to the enemy I will reveal the truth. Because what has to happen will happen anyway, according to my karma, according to higher forces. But I will lead dharmakili. This is the land of India. These are all noble people, highly noble. So, truthful. Bold enough to be truthful. Weak people can never be truthful. They are not bold enough. Keep on telling lies. For everything they are afraid of telling the truth. Highly diplomatic, smiling, keeping good. In Kali Yuga, the world is filled with falsity. It's very difficult to be truthful. There's no appreciation for being truthful. It has no value. Falsity has great value. See how he is smiling. See how he is speaking. So attractive. Full of nonsense. But that will be very good. See, everybody likes it. Everybody is clicking like. Why? Because it is nice. But he is speaking nonsense. He is speaking completely atheistic things. But it is nice. He is popular. Stand-up comedians are making fun of characters in Mahabharata. They make fun of Draupadi. She has 5 husbands. To make fun. Make fun of Kunti. And all Hindus with this thing, tilak and this one, sitting and laughing at the stand-up comedian. Making fun of your own culture, your own religion, your own great personalities given in the Mahabharata, Ramayana, everything. You are laughing. You are enjoying the joke. The joke is on you. Actually, the joke is on you. And you are laughing. At least in the other religions, they won't do this. They do this, they'll get up and kill you. So low class. So appreciative of untruthfulness. At the expense of your own culture, your own religion, your own beliefs, your own faiths. The generation is like that. No value. So we should boldly speak the truth, even though some people are foolishly speaking untruth and appreciating the untruth, although it is their faith. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada boldly went all over the world and spoke the truth. To people who don't know anything about Krishna, he said, Krishna is Supreme Godhead. You are his part and parcel, you are spirit soul. Chant Krishna's name, you will become happy. And people accepted it because it is the truth. The truth is always very attractive to the soul. This is the real trick. Just speak the truth. So wherever he went, he spoke Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavat as it is, without compromising anything. And he was accepted. Not simply based on popularity. He was accepted on the basis of truth. People who are intelligent are very less in this world. They can see this person is correct. I am not going by popularity, I am going by the truth. So many people follow the truth. In this world, most people don't want anything truthful. They want what they like to hear. How to have more material enjoyment. If you speak to me, I like it. I like you very much. Why? You are helping me in material enjoyment. You are helping me in become more illusioned. I like you. My liking is also illusion. And you are thinking that I like you is also illusion. I like the illusion. I don't like the truth. I like falsity. That's the meaning of material consciousness. I like falsity. I like maya. I like illusion. I'm addicted to the falsity. So it's very difficult to get truthful persons in this world who will appreciate the truth. They are very few. Very, very few. Prabhupada told us that in the imitation diamond jewelry shop, there's a very huge crowd. Because diamond you can get for 1/100th the price. And if you hang it, people say, is this diamond? Yeah, you can say lies. And then people will think, my gosh, how did you get it? It's a secret, I can't tell you. But in the real diamond shop, no, very few people are there. Why? Diamond is available like that here. After all, we are wearing diamond to convince others only, no? Why spend money? So imitation has got lot of followers. The real diamond nobody wants. So in the real diamond jewelry shop, very less people. Only people who know really the value. Only people who have the money to pay. Only they will buy and they will actually wear it. And those who know what is the real diamond can make out this is real diamond. This is false. They can make out. But those who don't know diamond, they can't make out the truth from the falsity. So it chalta hai. And 90% of the people are like that. So it's okay to wear false this thing. You can pass off like that. So falsity and truthfulness. Srimad Bhagavatam is the Paramasatya. Krishna is Paramasatyam. Param Brahma, Param Dhama, Pavitram, Paramam Bhavan, Purusham, Shashwatam, Divyam, Adi Devam, Ajam, Vibhum. So, when we associate with Paramasatya, we will also gradually turn to be truthful in the real sense. Right? Satyam, Priyam, pleasing. Normally you can speak the truth also pleasingly. The truth they say is bitter to hear. But you can speak it Satyam Bruyat, Priyam Bruyat. You speak the Satyam, but you speak it nicely. So you will see Prabhupada in his lecture making a joke, making it easy for you, but he will never compromise on the truth. So keep speaking the truth. You can speak it nicely, the truth. Whatever, assertively you can speak the truth. You can speak the truth nicely. Satyam Priyam Hitam Chayat. Hitam means beneficial to you. When you hear the truth, when you hear the scripture, when you hear Bhagavad Gita's words, Krishna spoke these words, and how they have relevance to me, how I can apply it in my life, you will go back feeling I learned something today. I can push myself up today. I want to practice this. I want to be a better person. I want to be a better version of myself with this knowledge. I want to be like that. So when you go back today, you may think, I learned how to use my words. It should be Satyam Priyam Hitam. And I should chant Vedic literature. I should learn some Bhagavad Gita shlokas. I should chant Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. The name of Krishna I can chant. I can use my tongue always for these type of things only. I will speak only the truth. I will not speak unnecessarily nonsense. Waste my words. I'll only speak good things. I'll speak in such a way that people are benefited. People are benefited. There's a story in Aristotle's life. You know the famous Greek philosopher Aristotle. He was telling people about self-actualization, soul, self-realization. Somehow he got all this information. He was telling, but nobody was interested. He was going to the marketplace and putting a box upside down, standing on it and talking. Oh, this is the famous Aristotle speaking. What is he speaking? Oh, can't understand. So it's boring. Talking about God, absolute, divine things. Use your intelligence and all that. So the bulk of the people in the marketplace, they were busy doing things. They're not listening to him. Aristotle thought, how to attract these people? So he said, today I am going to tell a story. I'm going to tell a story about a businessman. All became interested. It's about business, giving, taking, making money. People became more interested. They said, oh, I listened to it while doing my work. Some of them were listening. He started making the story. He's a very intelligent person. He said, once upon a time there was a very good businessman. He wanted to buy and sell certain goods from one place to the other. So he wanted to carry his goods. So he took on rent one donkey from a person who is donkey renter. Nowadays you have car rentals. Those days it was donkey rentals. They were renting the donkey, and the donkey is a beast of burden. Will carry things for you. So he carried all his goods on the donkey. And he had to climb a hill to go to the other village to sell. The donkey's owner also came. Are yaar, if you put so much load on my donkey, it will begin, this thing, it's not meant for so much load. You have to give it back to me alive. Otherwise you have to pay for the donkey also. And don't ill-treat my donkey. Don't break its leg or something. and then you'll have to pay more. So he was worried about the donkey, so he was coming with the donkey. So the people became very interested. Really? Did he go to the other side? Did he sell? What happened to the... Slowly people left their work and came to Aristotle. He's saying, story very interesting. Then what happened? The businessman found it very difficult to climb, but the donkey climbed. And then it was hot. It was 12 o'clock in the afternoon. So he said, there's no tree, no shade, nothing here. So he said, under the donkey there is shade. So he clapped under the shade. The donkey man said, no. The shade is not yours, it's mine. I am the owner of the donkey. I will sit under the donkey. You only took it on rent. You didn't pay for the donkey shade. You paid only for the donkey. Yaar, what a wonderful business deal. They all started. Then what happened? Everybody gathered now. Why? Donkey, load, owner of the donkey, businessman who hired the donkey, and donkey shade. It is not for rent. That is only for me. I am the owner of the donkey. You can only use the donkey for carrying the goods, but you cannot sit under the donkey. That extra charge you have to give. Oh, wonderful. More people joined up. Then they said donkey went down like this. He was very disappointed. Then when he suddenly stopped Aristotle and said, rest I will speak tomorrow. No, please finish the story. Please finish the story. They all said, no, I'll talk tomorrow only. It's a very important ending to it. How the donkey man who rented was a fantastic businessman. I'll not tell now. No, please finish the story. Please say. They all went behind him. He said, go back to your shop and do your business. No, you must tell us the story. He said, you idiots, I simply made up this story. There is no such story. It never happened. And you're coming behind me. When I spoke the truth that you are supposed to be spiritually oriented, you should spend time in intelligent inquiry, you did not hear. I told some lies, you only listened to me. In this way he taught them slowly how it is important that you hear the truth and it is beneficial to you. That's why we read Bhagavad Gita. We read Bhagavad Gita because it is hitam. Swadhyaya bhyasanam chaiva. Swadhyaya means reading Vedic literature. You must read scripture every day. If you want to be a decent, civilized, cultured human being, you must read the word of God every day. Especially the Bhagavad Gita. You must read every day a few shlokas, understand it, and write your realization on it. What you think, what you learned today. Very useful practice. To read Bhagavad Gita every day and write it in your own words. From the purports of Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada, you can read the world's largest selling Bhagavad Gita, translated in 87 languages. You can read every day. Prabhupada has made this possible for people to do Swadhyabhyasanam Chaiva. How? Why? So that you can become truthful. You can understand the truth and you can become a better person. So simply by using your tongue, Anudvega karam vakyam satyam priyam hitam chayat Swadhyabhyasanam chaiva vanmayam tapo uchyate. Don't use your tongue for speaking lies. Don't use your tongue for just spinning tales to attract people to you. Don't use your tongue simply for speaking some political subject matter, some gossip. Use your tongue for giving education to people. Make them better persons. How to benefit them. Hitam means be beneficial to others. Then what you speak will have value. Should have value. This culture we should practice. In this age of social media, I heard a report from philosophers and some thinkers and scientists who are doing research that nowadays people talk less to each other. Especially in a generation where people are very absorbed in technology and using the phones and everything, talk between each other has become very less. They're so afraid that the next generation will not even know how to talk. This is a report, research and survey. Everybody, if you go into a public place, I went in the airport or anywhere, everybody is busy talking. I mean, scrolling, seeing, and sending messages. But next to him is a person sitting. They will talk to him. Even if you want to talk, he is also doing this. Look this side also, he is also doing this. So better I also do this. Some people want to talk. And when they talk, they give answers in monosyllables. Yes, no, I don't know. Go back to your phone. And then they say that I am afraid of looking at persons eye to eye. Because I'm used to only communicating through my phone. And I have a personal eye to eye talk. I am not able to do it. I'm afraid of doing it. Because I've not done much at all. I've always been communicating through my phone. Send an emoji, send a text, and very quickly you express so-called bland emotions because they cannot understand you can send a smiley face, well actually you're actually angry. You don't know who the person is, what he's doing. Face-to-face personal communication is a very different experience than by communicating through text and through emojis and through WhatsApp messages alone. But that has become the order of the day. That's become the order of the day. It's so difficult now to make people sit and talk to you. I know some time back some of the devotees were telling me, my daughter is telling, don't speak on the phone when I am speaking to you and I am with you. I want your attention. So at that time I thought this was when phones came in and all that. The daughter is not allowing me to speak on the phone. Because the daughter is feeling my mother is not paying attention to me. Consciously. No, I'm telling you, I'm listening to you. Please go on. Keep the phone down. And the daughter got very angry that I won't speak to you if you don't keep the phone down. Okay, I'll keep the phone down. Pay attention to me. Listen to me. Hear me. I want a soul-to-soul communication going on. Not superficial communication. Even those days, early days, when you pick up the phone, the child will feel, why are you not paying me attention? Pull the mother's sari. Even small child, You can make out that you are not paying attention to me. Communication was person to person, very deep communication. Especially between the mother and the child, the communication is very deep. If you forsake that, you'll do great harm to the child. Everybody wants to speak. Women speak a lot amongst themselves. And I'll take the phone and keep on speaking. They can't be without speaking. And sometimes I feel this is not enough. I want to go personally and see her and sit and speak also. They're a little more personal, more emotional. But now they've also become very official and speaking on this thing, and it's dangerous that in human society, the survey, it says that you over a period of time may not even speak to each other. All communication like this only. I'm very strangely thinking that it may happen like that. No, somebody said, no, in India people like to talk to each other. They'll go to the villages, they'll sit down and cack for some time. Sit and just talk to each other. Be humane and relate as a human being, personally to each other. So this shloka, although we are talking here, sometimes somebody may be thinking, I don't like to speak at all. This doesn't apply to me, the shloka. Anudvega karam vakyam satyam priyam hitam chayat. I don't like to speak at all. Don't want to speak at all. Shri Jagannath Baladev Subhadra Mai ki. Then what happens? So, I think we should have the culture of sitting and speaking, keeping the phone away, and having a person to person talk. When you sit and hear somebody, don't be busy with your phone. Like I was just now in Kharghar, we opened a very huge temple. Prime Minister Narendra Modi came to inaugurate. We were all there right in the front. It's one of our biggest, most beautiful temples they have built. Very huge, on 9 acres. And Narendra Modi ji came and he glorified the temple. He did Arati and visited Prabhupada's quarters, took darshan of the Lord, and came and spoke very nicely about the temple and about what ISKCON is doing all over the world, what Prabhupada did and everything, very nicely. And there I saw that all the big donors also were sitting in the front. I was telling somebody, why is he spending all his time recording Narendra Modi's? He can just push it and watch Narendra Modi directly. He is not able to have the experience of seeing the Prime Minister of India speaking there. Very close we are. You might as well see. Recording will anyway be available afterwards, no? What about this experience? Most of them were doing this. Why? I am a son to all my people. I am here. See, Narendra Modi speaking. Whole lecture they did. And that means they never had, they traveled all the way from somewhere and came and sat in the front and did this. So I was just speaking with them, what is this person doing? These people are supposed to be very intelligent, made a lot of money in life. Why don't you just keep it aside? You can tell your secretary over recording like yeah, and send it to people later. Why do you want to lose this experience of being there in front? Found it very odd. So this is the way we do things. Technology is gone inside the human being. And it is depersonalizing the human being. You don't want to talk anymore. You don't want to feel anymore. You don't want to communicate anymore. You don't want to have a relate with people. You all deal with people only. Don't relate with people. I deal with them by sending a message. I don't relate with them and say, maybe this is something that we could do. See what a big difference it is. Being humane, very important. Looks like in Kali Yuga we have to give tuition and not Anudvega Karamvakyam. We should give tuition, open your mouth and speak, yaar. Communicate to people. Be a human being properly, relate. Looks like some basic lessons have to be taught on these things. I thought I should mention this. How technology has affected very much our relationships, our communication, our talking to each other. I can understand sometimes you're very busy and you cannot talk. Sometimes I get busy here, something happening in the site, the project is a thing, meeting, this, that. And some people whom I know, I just say, Hare Krishna and leave. So they feel very bad. Maharaj only told like this to me. Normally he will stop and talk to me and ask, how is your son, how is your daughter, what happened, did you clean up this thing, that, so many things. But now he has no time. People get affected if you don't relate with them. If you simply don't, human society is meant for these social interactions and human interaction. That's why I like I heard about a very rich man in Calcutta. They told me he makes 1 crore per day business. Just sitting in a 10 feet by 10 feet, one of the biggest transactions he does. Very hugely built man. Right? He makes money very good at business and some commodity, whatever he's trading with, I don't know. But one of the devotees told me, but some days, he completely shuts off. 1 crore, jane do. I don't care. Why? It is my son's daughter's special function for putting the nose ring. Pura day bandh. I want to go and enjoy. He sits there and his grandchildren and children and children's children and everybody surrounds, and then he has a fun time with all of them. He eats all the sweets which he is not supposed to eat because he's so much overweight. But he says, Are yaar, what is life meant for? Relate with all my people, my family, my friends and everybody. This is what I'm earning money for. He said, Baad mein jao, business. One day, 1 crore goes, get lost. I made enough money. Just sit and enjoy with my this thing. I want to give her this gift. I want to give this child this gift. I want to give my grandchild this gift. I want to give her a golden diamond ring. I want to give. What am I making money for? We're relating with people. We're relating with my family members, with my friends, with whomever I should help. When I heard that, I said, this man is a very wholesome man. He knows how to make money and knows also to live life. In India, you have people who know to make money and plus also know to how to live a very communicative, civilized, cultured life. In the West, it is very different. People become very impersonal. Most of the time, I don't know who the neighbor is. He is a 25 acres place and he's got a big bungalow inside. I have never met him in my life. And this side also, I don't know. I go for morning walk, sometimes I say hi. And I don't know that he is my neighbor. Situations like that. Yes, all sorts of crazy rules. All sorts of crazy rules. No communication. But actually, these things are meant for people who communicate regularly, communicate properly, nicely, and learn how to speak. Somehow our society is tending towards people who are afraid of talking to each other, afraid of relating personally, afraid of relationships, and so many different fears. Therefore, we should all get together and chant Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Kirtan brings people together of various societies and various backgrounds and cultures. And it helps them to express and open up and learn and understand about God and speak it to others. We are encouraging people to speak about Krishna's teachings to others, chant Hare Krishna and open up. And this is a great way of doing it. Om Tat Sat. Hare Krishna. Srila Prabhupada ki.
Hare Krishna. Anybody have any questions? Any comments? யாராவதுக்கு கேள்விகள் ஏதாவது இருந்தாலும் கேட்கலாம். Okay, we profusely thank